Alright, here we go. So here's my Scareclaw deck. Now, there are a couple cards that I would like to change. Like, I would like to bring Maxi down to 1, increase the number of Visa Starfrost, and increase the number of field spells. Also, increasing the number of Light Hearts and decreasing the number of Try Hearts. Now, the reason I would want to do this is because um, basically these two cards I go into a lot. I use these quite frequently to get my combos started. So seeing these cards are definitely going to be often. Um, Visa Starfrost, I know a lot of people only run this card at 1, but I use this card quite often as my way of making Tryhard with IP Masquerade as material. Um, and also, Starfrost is a good way to get Lightheart out of the extra monster zone. So, what I mean by this is, I'll show you. I'll show you guys the combo. Um, Also, we're running Forma Skipper in this deck, and then Parallel Exceed. Now, you can run this as 60 cards. Like, literally, this deck is the most consistent deck that I think I've ever built. This deck almost never bricks, but it can break, but it's super, super, super rare. Like, I can go to test hands right here, like draw sample cards, and you'll see that I always draw like cards that can make plays. If you guys don't know, Forma Skipper is literally a one card combo. It's better than drawing an actual Scareclaw monster. Like literally one Forma Skipper can set up a boss level Scareclaw try hard um, that can't be destroyed by card effects. Like literally, you can use IP Masquerade, and I'll show you guys. Um, Here's another one card combo. Literally, the Astra line, plus we have a rival, Visa Starfrost, um, plus Rykart. Literally full combo. Um, this is another full combo. Literally, Rykart is full combo. Um, Rescue Cat is full combo along with Forma Skipper, Acro. Like you're always getting full combo pretty much every single turn. It's always full combo. So I'll show you guys. There are three main starters in this deck. Um, Forma Skipper is your number one starter for this deck. Probably the best way to start. Rescue Cat, literally one card combo. Any of the other Scareclaw cards are all one card combos. But my favorite way to start off is with Forma Skipper because it's literally just that one card. And I'll show you guys. Rescue Cat, you would need Rescue Cat plus one Scareclaw or um, Rykart plus one Starfrost, or Rykart or Starfrost plus one Scareclaw to basically make a tryhard with IP Masquerade as material. Now, you don't necessarily need that to just make tryhard. Like, literally, I'll show you guys Triclaw, Tryhard, or whatever. I'm sick, so just ignore my voice. But literally, any of these cards can go into um, this card here. Like, just one card, and I'll show you. So um, let's go into some gameplay so I can show you guys. I'll show you guys some different combos. So I'll try to start with the more basic of combos. Well, since we got Rescue Cat in hand, you know what, forget it. This deck is super consistent. We can always do this. So we'll start off with just Balloon, right? So I can show you guys just the most basic of basic combos. Balloon into Lightheart. Lightheart is going to search the field spell. I'm going to use the field spell to search for Rykart. Now, we already have Rykart search right here through reinforcement of the army. Literally, that's where reinforcement of the army searches. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. It's literally the only card it searches in this deck. And we're just going to use the effect of Rykart to basically summon itself, and then grab a rival. Then we're going to use a rival to grab the balloon, and then that's your tryhard. Activate its effect. Basically bring back the balloon, and then you can add something like Astra to your hand, like that, to just give it some buffs, basically, so you can start attacking. Then we can set our 2 Call by the Graves and pretty much end our turn. Now that's like the most generic way to actually play this deck. Could have done a whole lot better, especially since I had Rescue Cat plus a Scareclaw, and I'll show that off too. But let me go into another hand. Alright, here we go. So ignore the fact that I have Parallel Exceed in hand. All we're going to pay attention to is this one card right here, 4 Mud Skipper. I'm going to show you guys how powerful this card is in this deck. Ignore all 4 of these other cards. Only pay attention to what we add. So we're going to activate 4 Mud Skipper. 4 Mud Skipper is going to activate itself as material, so then that way I can summon out Lightheart. That's right, it can be used as a material for a Lightheart. Then we're going to activate Lightheart as Chainlink 1, 4 Mud Skipper is Chainlink 2, to allow me to basically search for Parallel Exceed, ignoring that we have Parallel Exceed in hand already. Then we're going to activate the field spell, and we're going to search for Rykart. Use Rykart to basically summon out, and then we're going to activate its effect, grabbing a Arrival, ignoring that we already have an Arrival in hand. Then we're going to use these 2 to go into Beat Cop. It doesn't have to be Beat Cop, it can be any level 2 that can be made with those monsters. You just need down arrows, so then that way you can activate your Parallel Exceed. We're going to activate our Parallel Exceed. That'll allow me to summon out 1 more Parallel Exceed from the deck. Then we are going to go these 2 Parallel Exceed into IP Masquerena. And then we're just going to activate the 1 Arrival, ignoring the fact that we have another Arrival. And then we're going to go into our Tryhard. Now, since we made that with IP Masquerena as material, literally means this card can't be just Lightning Storm, Raigeki, or destroyed by card effects. So now it's protected against card effects. And that was just a 1 card combo. Literally the 4 cards that we had in our hand that we started with are all still there. Alright, so let's go into another combo. Hopefully I draw Rescue Cat this time so I can show that one. If not, if I draw a Scareclaw plus a Rykart or Visa Starfrost, I can show that combo off. Okay, perfect. So I draw Rescue Cat plus a Scareclaw. So we're just going to use 2 cards here to show this off. So I'm going to use Rescue Cat plus Astra to show how this can be done. So use this to go Balloon plus Acro. Summon these 2 in defense. And then I'm just going to summon out Astra as well. Now I could just straight up go into Tryhard, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go into Lightheart. Get the field spell. Activate this card here. Now we're going to add a card to hand. Um, the card I want to add is Visa Starfrost. Usually I would add Rykart, but I want to add Visa Starfrost not because I have Rykart in hand, but I'll show you why. So, like I said before, to make IP Masquerena, you got to get Lightheart out of the extra monster zone. So we're going to use Visa Starfrost to pop Lightheart, summon this card onto the field, and then activate the effect of Lightheart because Visa Starfrost is on the field to bring Lightheart back onto the field. And then we can go into IP Masquerena. Actually, right here, if we wanted to, yeah, we go IP Masquerena. And then we can go Scareclaw, try hard. So it's just like the last board, but this time we use 2 cards from Rescue Cat, and then we could still make follow-up plays. We still have the other 3 cards in our hand that we started with. We haven't changed anything. We can activate this card's effect. This was a 2-card combo, and so now what we can do is we can go like Astra, and then search for our Rykart. And since we hadn't used Rykart's effect yet, we can go Rykart, activate Rykart, and then we can grab our slash. So now we have an Omni negate through slash, and literally this combo was done with just those 2 cards. These 3 cards, we just pretend we didn't even have them. And so we got slash Omni negate. This card can't be destroyed by any card effects. So yeah, and everything my opponent put on the field will be put in defense, and it'll be unaffected by those monsters. Alright, so let's do one more test hand. If I don't get this, then I'll just retry until I get the hand that I need, which is just basically a Visa Starfrost or a Rykart plus any other Scareclaw monster. Yeah, so I still didn't draw it. This is still full combo, like literally just drawing this card right here, still full combo. So I'll show you. Search a rival right here, go into Lightheart. This is the basic combo that I was doing earlier. Search field spell. Oh shit. I actually meant to add a card right there, but I didn't. But anyways, basically I would have added a Scareclaw and then went those 3 into what I was trying to do. But I kind of fucked up right there. But the funny thing is, it doesn't matter that I fucked up, because I got Parallel Exceed in hand. So even with the fuck up, still try hard. So yeah. Alright, so let's see if I can get the final hand, the final test hand. I wish I could control these hands, so then that way I can just get the hand that I need. I don't have to keep restarting. Alright, perfect. Here it is. So, like I said, if you draw Visa Starfrost or Rykart, doesn't matter which one of the 2, as long as you have one of them plus a Scareclaw, basically the same combo. So I'm going to activate Astra this time, go into Lightheart. Lightheart is going to search the field spell. Ignoring all of these other cards, these other 3 cards don't exist. All we have is these 2. So now we're going to search. Let's search right card. And this is what I was talking about when I was saying that as long as you have one or the other, you're always going to be able to search for the other one. So now we're going to summon out right card. Right card will allow us to search a rival. And then we're going to use Visa Starfrost to pop Lightheart and summon out Visa Starfrost. And then we can use the effect of this to bring Lightheart back onto the field. Now, right here, if we wanted to make Baron the floor, 100% we could. We could 100% make Baron the floor. And we still have more plays because we can then go Balloon and a rival and still make, we can still make our Tryhard. But I don't want to do that. I'm just showing y'all the combo that I was talking about. So we're going to go IP Masquerena. And then use the arrival that we searched to basically bring back one of the cards. The card I would more than likely bring back does not really matter. It's going to go right back into the graveyard. We're going to go Tryhard. And now it's made using IP Masquerena as material. And then of course you can activate its effect. Bringing Astra back. And then searching something. So we'll search Balloon. Why not? We already have it in hand. But yeah. There it is. So that's pretty much full. All the combos that I wanted to kind of show off. Let's see what we can do that like really crazy. As you guys can see, like all the hands are always good, always full combo. I'm not really editing anything out, so it's full combo every time. Alright, so here's another really powerful hand. So we can start off Rescue Cat this time. I did not mean to do that. I am sleepy. That just goes to show that I am very, very sleepy. The funny thing is, even if I brick like that, like, not brick, but if I mess up, it's like, this deck is so, it has so many combo lines that it's still full combo. Does not matter that I'm sleepy and that I'm messing up. I can go bare, I can go Baron the floor right here, but I'm just choosing not to. Let's go Astra and Starfrost. Alright, how can my opponent beat this? Like, I messed up and I still made a pretty OP hand. So how can my opponent beat this? If I had alternative, they would only be able to play in defense. What does this card do? You can target one of your banish and whatever. You can do that, I don't care. Yeah, so that's all they can really do. So, still a pretty powerful board. Pretty powerful way to play this deck. And let's say you end your board like this, and it's back on your turn, and you want to make it to where it can't be destroyed, because like let's say you used your arrival as, because this card does have a second effect. If a link monster that you have, a link Scareclaw monster, will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can literally banish this card instead to protect that card. So let's say you use this effect and you still have 3 cards on the field. What you can do is you can IP Masquerade 2 of these off. And then from there, you can go into another try hard. Activate this one's effect. Let's put Astra onto the field. That way we can attack a whole bunch of times. And then let's get Rykart. The good thing about Rykart, I could have just gotten Rykart with reinforcement of the army, but whatever. The good thing about Rykart, we can draw a card, so we can draw into Acro, which is pretty good. But we can use Arrival right here to pretty much grab a balloon. And then if we even want to go even further, we can just go ahead and special summon this Acro. So now we have pretty much all 4 monsters on the field. Literally, like, this is GG's. My opponent's done for. I can pop his back row. He goes ahead and activates it. What does this do? Once per turn, you can target 2 Monarch spells in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, draw 1 card. You can banish 1 other card. Okay, whatever. I don't really give a shit about that. Yeah, so now we can just attack for game. Oh yeah, and if you guys don't know why I say you can attack for game, I'll show you. Piercing damage. Oh, we're not done. Piercing damage and another attack. And I bet you're wondering, like, how can you continuously keep attacking? Well, these cards have effects. So this one right here allows me to do piercing damage. Or actually attack multiple times. I'm sorry, Astra attacks multiple times. Balloon does piercing, and then Acro gives me a damage boost. So this one right here does piercing, and then this one gives me a damage boost. So I can attack 4 times at 4200, and it does piercing damage. So GG's.